All right, clap sync. Okay. All right. So I am doing this at my own will. Doggy, up, up, up. Look, look who come to join. This is my dog, Rohan. She's a pain in the rear, but she's my best friend. I am going to be vlogging my little month off that I have, which is called a sabbatical. For you Gen Zers out there who don't know what a sabbatical is, this is what it means. A little bit self-care, a little bit, just, you treat yourself. Hold on, let's look it up. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. It's treat yourself. All right. Now that we got that on the now that we got that out of the way, I'm gonna be taking this month off, and I decided to, you know what? Let's just document what happens. Who knows? Maybe we'll make some food, or maybe we'll make music. Maybe we'll talk about Star Wars. Who knows? This is day one. I got day one. You can see behind me there's mess of stuff. Half of the room is kind of like my area where I have all of my gear, some cool model kits that I've built. Behind me is a bunch of stuff I brought back from my office. We're gonna get all that cleaned up. I'm gonna just put this on a big time lapse, maybe rearrange stuff. I'll probably move this desk over there. Maybe I might move it back. I'm not sure yet, because then the camera angle will be of like different. I kind of like the camera angle shooting behind me into the L of the room. Kind of gives it more depth, but shooting that way, it's going to be fun too, because that's kind of like the long part of the room, so it might actually might look cooler, because it'll be like more bokeh.
Let me not get that bokeh in the shot.
We'll see. So we'll start there, and then we'll see what happens. It is 1:05 p.m. on Monday, February 7th. And by the way, I am on sabbatical. My wonderful wife, Natalie, is still working, while I am just chilling and keeping myself busy with things to do. So, yeah, here we go.
Days later.
Okay, so we are on day 3 of my sabbatical. Yesterday, day 2, my wife had off work, so I was like, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna do nothing. Just gonna chill. So that's what happened. So yesterday was kind of like nothing interesting happened. I've been watching the show, rewatching the show Lost. One of the best shows ever. I know there's a lot of debate about the ending. I don't care. It was it's just a super good show. Anyways, so we're on day 3. I ended up moving my desk around. You don't see the guitars in the background anymore. You see these cool things I hung up on my wall. And I may change it. I may change it in tomorrow. Who knows if I don't like it. Also, day 3 is Wednesday. I kinda haven't showered since Sunday. So showering is probably gonna happen today. Natalie's gonna get off work around 2-ish, 3-ish. Then we might go grab dinner or something. Definitely shower. I'll show you guys kind of the setup. It's
a work in progress.
I don't love it, but I kind of like it. So we'll try it for a little bit and we'll see. Also, okay, so here's something that's really funny. This camera that I'm filming on, my Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K, I am planning on selling. So after I had posted my rig online, of course there's going to be some scammers, and the scammers sometimes are very obvious. They're like, hey, ship to my brother in Florida and he'll come pick it up and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, okay, you're obviously a scammer. I had a few of those, which is fine, but I had this one dude. Okay, I'm going to be honest. He was good. He was a good scammer. I almost fell for it. I almost said I got really close. It looks pretty like, this is why I need it. See? Looks like a real guy. His name is David Waney55. David Waney55, guys, okay? So when, okay, I'm gonna refocus because it's a manual focus camera. Blah. David Waney55. Actually, I didn't go click on his Instagram profile because I'm not about that. Now I'm looking back, I'm like, I probably should have known right off the bat this guy was not legit. He asked me,
how are you doing?
and it's like, now that I think, I'm just like, who asks how anyone is doing on a sale? Like, why is that the first thing you ask someone? I'm like, whatever. So he was like, how are you doing?
I want to buy your Blackmagic Pocket 4K rig.
And he's like, do you still have it? I'm like, sick. This guy sounds legit. Come to find out, he's just a little weasel who was just trying to, you know, to
Have his way with me.
And so I said, yes, it's still available. He goes,
Cool, what's your reason for selling it? Is it in still good condition?
I tell him, it's in awesome condition. And so he goes,
Where are you located?
I go, I'm up in Lake Stevens. So he goes, oh,
Sorry, I'm in Texas. Would you take it to FedEx or UPS store to get the exact shipping fee so I know how much I'm paying in total?
okay. Another legit question. You're not just asking me to ship it to your brother in Nigeria. It gives me his address.
I go online, I go on FedEx, and I go on UPS. I just type in, okay, let me get an estimate. It's going to be kind of a big box, about 15 pounds, blah, blah, blah. I type.
I'm thinking like, holy crap, this guy is actually going to buy it. He hasn't even made me any offers yet. I'm not even going to ask him because if he wants to pay full price.
Hey, I'm down. Like, pay full price.
So he goes,
Send me a request to davidwaney55@gmail.com.
he goes, I'm going to pay through PayPal. I'm like, okay, well, I've never bought anything digitally through Facebook. I know there's ways that you can like pay through Facebook. I don't know if it's sketchy or not, but I'm assuming it is because it's the freaking metaverse and freaking Mark Zuckerberg's no idiot. So I sent it to davidwaney55@gmail.com, and he goes, okay.
I got the request. I'm making the payment now. I'm like,
Yes. So he goes,
done. I have made the payment, and the funds have been deducted from my account already. Did you receive the confirmation email from PayPal regarding my payment?
okay, I looked at my email, received the email, but I was like, I told him that it doesn't look like it's from PayPal. And he goes,
Yeah, it's from PayPal.
and he goes,
How soon are you heading out to ship it?
and I'm like, whoa, dude. Now you're getting a little bit too excited here, bro. The email was so sketch. It looked like a legit PayPal email. So I started clicking around. I'm like, what is this? Like, funds will be released to your account once you provide a tracking number, which means you would have had to have shipped it. And I'm like,
Oh no, this is fake. This is not a real dude. And so I'm
looking it up and researching, and PayPal says, we will never ask you to ship something before you get payment. And I was like, this guy's a freaking scammer. He goes,
That is my business account. I've been using PayPal for the past 4 years, and I have no problem with them.
my problem is that it's asking for a tracking number before I get payment. And he goes,
According to the confirmation email I got, it says that you will have to ship it out and input the tracking number for verification before they release your funds. Did you receive the email?
and I go,
send me what yours says.
and he says,
You have nothing to worry about.
we've got nothing to worry about, folks. Nothing to worry about. The email I got it from was shipmentproofnow@gmail.com. That's who the email was from.
And he goes, Yeah, you have to ship and input the tracking number for verification.
And I was like, it's not from PayPal though. And he goes,
Yeah, is from.
eventually I was like, I'm not dealing with anything not from PayPal. So nonetheless, I blocked the dude. I stopped all conversation with him. But guys, yeah, I almost fell for it. That's on me. Let me just, lesson for today is don't drink the Kool-Aid, guys. Don't drink the scammer Kool-Aid, because once you start drinking it, you're just gonna start chugging it all the way down until you're out $3,000 or whatever it is. So just I still have the camera. I'm filming on it, by the way. So still got it. It's still for sale. That's pretty much gonna be it, I think, for these few days. Post again in a few days. We'll see what happens. But yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay safe. Love you.